singing along with my rhyme. This goes out to the young and to the old. Let's rock and roll. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's rock and roll. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go ahead, baby. We're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna roll this out.
The road to the state championship ends at Hershey Park. There, you've got to win on the road in places like Harrisburg, Scranton, Pottsville, and Reading. And tonight it's Quakertown High School, the state second-round playoff game, as the Eagles of Norristown, runners-up out of District 1, get set for the District 11 champion, Allentown Allen Canaries. Hi again, I'm Mark Werkheiser with Joe Hadrick. And the Eagles got themselves back on track with a win Saturday against Tunkhannock. But once again, they had trouble finishing off a weaker opponent in the fourth quarter.
That's right, Mark. Norristown did have some trouble finishing off Tunkhannock, but nevertheless, it was a big win for Norristown after the big letdown against Upper Marion. Again, Derek Perry led the team with 27 points after a subpar performance of 13 points. Norristown continues to have problems with late game turnovers that keep other teams in the game. But one big point for Norristown is that their foul shooting is much improved.
Okay, now Allentown Allen comes into tonight's game off an 81-71 victory over William Penn. If we can gather anything from that score, is that unlike most of Norristown's opponents this year, they actually prefer the up-tempo game.
That's right, Mark. Allentown Allen, unlike Norristown's previous opponents, same type of game that Norristown does, whereas Norristown's opponents had to adapt to Norristown's style of play. So we should have an exciting game tonight.
One of Norristown's steadiest performers this year has been the coach's son and starting number 2 guard, John Cresswell. Now, coming off an off night at the Palestra against Plymouth Whitemarsh, he's put together back-to-back solid performances.
That's right, he did have a subpar game against PW where he didn't contribute much. But in the last 2 games, John has done a great job for Norristown. His scoring is up and his turnovers are down. And for Norristown to do well in the state playoffs, John Cresswell has to do well too.
It'll be District 1 and District 11. Both teams trying to take one more step toward Hershey Park and the state championship. Norristown High School versus William Allen High School. State second round playoff action here at Quakertown High School. Norristown starters will be Allen, Derek Perry, John Cresswell, Willie Anderson, and Alfonso Giddens. For the Canaries of Allen, Wayne Thomas at forward, Dwayne Adams on the other side, Sean Penn, number 51 in the middle, Kevin Wimberly, number 23, and Chris Mason at guards. Tonight's officials, John Parker, Jim Beatty, and Rick Bunty, and we're set to tip it off here at Quakertown. Norristown quickly off the tap for 2.
Norristown, Mark, this place is jumping. It's really jumping.
Strong to the basket, West. The Eagles will be tested tonight. They're going to meet an athletic team with a hostile crowd, something they haven't seen too much of this season. We'll see what they're made of.
The excitement is definitely in the air, Mark.
Allen works it to the baseline, looking into Penn in the post. Dwayne Adams sinks it. Allen takes an early 5-2 lead. Harry Allen with pressure, picked up at the foul line. Pass dropped in the corner by Derek Perry. Allen takes over.
He hit that shot from way past high school range, the three-pointer mark.
Norristown in their 2-3 zone. Again, baseline, Penn, pulled down off Perry's hand. Allen retains possession. Perry and Giddens fought over the rebound and knocked it out of bounds.
Mark, Norristown has trouble with with big guys on the inside, and Wayne Thomas is a good player for a big guy. There's a turnover by Norristown, though.
Anderson won't go. Out of bounds off Cresswell. Allen ball. So far, Norristown not able to set up their patented 2-2-1 zone press. I'm sure they're going to go to it tonight. That's going to be one of the keys, whether Allen can handle that. However, they're going to have to score to be able to set it up. Cresswell at the top. Allen pumps, fakes. Partially blocked by Sean Penn. We got a personal foul.
Mark, it's on Harry Allen. Mark, North service is a Condi base again tonight, so Cresswell can be a little more flexible in who he puts in the game tonight.
Well, if he does want some more inside punch, he'll probably go to Bates. Knocked out of bounds by Norristown.
These are two extremely athletic teams, Mark. These guys can go up and down the court.
I think we're in for a treat tonight. Capacity crowd, two very good high school basketball teams. It doesn't get any better than this. Long shot off the iron, won't go. Perry leads the break to Anderson. Bill Anderson called for catching his own shot. I think he missed the backboard altogether and got the rebound, Joe.
Yeah, I think that's what he called, Mark. Norristown again is missing their opportunities on turnovers.
Well, they'll have to convert. That's their bread and butter, the fast break. Perry high for the rebound, tripped up. Gets called for traveling. It'll be Allen ball.
That was still a strong rebound by Derek Perry. He stepped on the other Allentown Allen guy's foot, but he went up high for that rebound.
First substitution of the game, Rashid Green in for Willie Anderson. Willie had a tough time on two layups. However, Kevin Wimberly sneaks inside off the inbounds and makes it 10-4 Allentown Allen.
Mark, Norristown was a little lax on that out of bounds play. They let the guy from Kevin Wimberly sneak in there for a layup.
Harry Allen picked up by Mason. Stops, pops for three, off the iron, and Mason pulls the board. Chris Mason. Over to Penn. Penn for three.
They can light it up, Mark.
Norristown not getting pressure on the three-point shot. Timeout, Norristown. The Canaries coming out fired up, hitting from the outside and inside. What does Norristown do? Do they change their defense?
Mark, I don't think Norristown has seen this combination before. They have guys that can go inside and score, and they have guys that can light it up from the outside. Right now, Norristown needs to move the feet a little more in the zone, but if they continue to shoot this hot, they're going to have to come out and stop those shooters.
One of the things we've said in earlier games, the fact that Norristown gambling defense. Now, most teams cannot handle the pressure, even though there are openings when you gamble, they can never take advantage of it. It appears that William Allen has the talent. They're hitting the open man when Norristown double teams just before the double team gets there, freeing up people on the baseline.
And Mark, that's the big difference between this team and the team that Norristown have played in the past. These guys will make Norristown pay for their mistakes.
The Eagles will have to raise their game up. They're definitely capable. Allen to Cresswell. Across the foul line, Cresswell to Rashid Green. Let's go a three. Tipped away by Wayne Thomas, and Dwayne Adams comes away with it. Into the baseline to Penn. Check that, that was Wayne Thomas. Again, the baseline free against that 2-3 zone. Normally, the 2-3 covers, but the fact that Norristown will gamble and pull that back man out and cover the wing is opening it up.
Norristown's zone is extremely porous right now. They're gonna have to make some adjustments.
Wayne Thomas cans the first. It's 14-4 Allen.
This guy Wayne Thomas is a horse, Mark.
Tipped again by Mason, and Harry has the board, comes away with it. Green, baseline, left-handed across the board. Perry blocked. Norristown keeps the ball. The Eagles are not used to seeing people in their face. They're going to have to pump fake, get somebody up in the air, go up and draw the foul. Perry cross-court pass, picked off. Mason. He was caught from behind. No call on that. And Norristown will get the call. Foul on the follow-up.
Yeah, that was an unusual play. It seemed like one of Norristown's players kicked his foot as he was going up, but the referees didn't call it.
Mason seemed to throw his feet out at an odd angle. Caught one of the Norristown players. Maybe that's why it wasn't called. Allen pump. Nice give and go to Alfonso Giddens. Alfonso has 4 of Norristown's 6 points. He may be the man that's going to have to power up.
Well, Mark, we mentioned how Harry Allen is a big part of Norristown's team, and he's showing it right now.
Norristown picking the zone up a little higher. Wayne Thomas, baseline shot, corralled by Alfonso Giddens.
Alfonso Giddens has come to play, Mark.
Harry Allen, picked up by Mason. Giddens baseline out to Green, penetrates.
Oh, baby! Green.
Norristown got a chance to set up the press that time. Almost a steal. Allen into the baseline.
Oh! Wayne Thomas with the slam.
16-8 Allen. Harry Allen with the 3. Won't go. Perry scrambles for it. Followed by Allen. 4-on-1. Allentown Allen. Oh! Chris Mason goes up for the dunk and is fouled by Green. His first.
Oh, baby.
We got a little extra talking out there. I think this thing's going to heat up a little bit. Mason wanted the dunk. Green said, I don't think so.
Got a game here tonight, Mark, I tell you. There's nothing like Norristown has been in before.
Green will take some time to settle down. Condi Bates enters the game. He should give a little more inside punch. Mason will have a chance to extend the Canaries' lead to 10. And does not. Giddens fights for the rebound. Wimberly comes away with it. To Penn. Thomas trapped in the corner. Gets loose. Allen's shot won't go. Fast break. Up and up.
Oh!
Nice move by Alfonso Giddens.
That was a beautiful move, Mark. Nice body control. But I tell you, Norristown realizes that they're in a game right now, and they're going to have to up the tempo of their game and play a lot harder and not make a lot of stupid mistakes.
Giddens goes to the charity stripe, has a chance to draw Norristown within 7. Again, his Achilles heel, foul shooting. And Harry Allen and John Cresswell step in and tell Alphonse, take your time. Giddens' 5th point of the night.
It's a big shot for Al Giddens. He usually plays his heart out, Mark, but he had so much trouble at the foul line.
Now here's Norristown's attempt, sets the press up. 2-2-1, Allen looking to break it. Dwayne Adams gets the ball to the corner, trapped.
Mark, Allentown Allen seems to be having no problem with Norristown's pressure right now. Now, we said that before that Norristown will give you a few shots to make a few steals, but these guys seem extremely confident.
I think where Norristown may get their turnovers is after Allen gets the ball over half court. They don't realize Norristown traps there. However, Wayne Thomas, with his 7th point of the night. Inside to Giddens, blows the layup.
Oh!
Pass to Thomas. Long pass attempted to Harry Allen, and Allen's caught for pushing off. The Eagles try to sneak in a quick 2 points there, Joe. The pass wasn't long enough, and Harry Allen picks up the personal.
Mark, we're seeing the same thing that happened to Norristown against Upper Marion as far as the play of a big man. Brad Scioli, who is a fairly large-sized guy, 6'4", but he had a lot of ability, and he found a way to figure out Norristown's zone. Right now, Wayne, when he has those.
You're right, as they say, you can have a dry spell on offense. You should never have a dry spell on defense. And right now, Allentown Allen pouring through Norristown's defense like Swiss cheese. Wimberly against pressure in the middle.
No.
There we go. That's what Wimberly. Mason throws it away. Stolen.
To Rasheed Green.
Converts. Norristown now converting on the turnovers. They'll have to do that to get back into this game. Double team. Thomas, jump hook.
He's a horse, Mark.
And then what they've decided to do, throwing double and triple team at Chris Mason and Wimberly out front, leaving the back wide open. Now that last play was a result of a triple team out front. Of course, Wayne Thomas got the ball low, but they just traded 3 buckets for 1. If Allen is going to retain this lead, they're going to have to find a way to solve that pressure and get rid of the ball before the double and the triple team gets there.
That's right, Mark. Towards the end of the first quarter, Allentown Allen showed some signs of being rattled. That's exactly what Norristown's pressure is intended to do. But I tell you, there's so much excitement here tonight.
Allen inbounds the ball to begin the second quarter here at Quakertown High School. 23-17. Allen on top, working against Norristown's zone. Baseline, Thomas passes just a pass, and it's tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow favoring Norristown. That'll be a turnover.
Mark, I think Norristown wants the ball in Wayne Thomas's hands outside. He's really effective inside, but he's sort of suspect outside.
Perry lets go for 3. Long rebound. John Cresswell pulls it in and is fouled. The Eagles starting to pick up on the boards a little bit. Right now they're crashing fires on the offensive boards.
One good point for Norristown. Derek Perry has not gotten on track yet, so when he gets on track, maybe Norristown can start to pull back into this game.
He has only 1 bucket. Bates, power move, spills out.
That was a strong move, though, Mark. He missed a shot, but Norristown needs that inside game from Conley Bates.
I'll take that all night if they can get the ball one-on-one in the paint with Derek Perry. Let him power the ball up. Something's good's bound to happen each time. Cross-court pass. Baseline, Thomas. Looks to pass. Nice reverse.
Mark, that's too easy, Mark. That's too easy. Norristown cannot allow him to roam where he wants to roam.
Again, Wayne Thomas getting the ball on the baseline. In the post to Bates. Misses. Allen ball.
Mark, one William Penn has done effectively, they've taken John Cresswell's shot out of the game. Man-to-man pressure has not allowed him to get a shot off.
Penn shot won't go, pulled in by Giddens. Up court quickly to Green, he'll go to the basket.
Alfonso Giddens, baby. Oh, he's doing a job tonight, Mark.
Like you said, without Giddens tonight, I'd hate to think what Norristown, what kind of shape they'd be in. Norristown in the same defense, however, with a little more pressure. Baseline to Thomas, to Penn. They've got to close the baseline up.
Mark, Coach Cresswell's going to have to do something with that baseline. That is simply too easy. When Wayne Thomas gets the ball, he is the hoop, or they double team him, he dishes right off for easy shots.
Harry Allen comes back into the game for Condi Bates.
Condi Bates is not moving his feet. He's letting the guy go by him and trying to swipe at the ball.
I think that was a defensive substitution right there.
Yes, it was.
Coach Cresswell telling him right now exactly what he wants done on defense. Giddens makes his third. So did I. The Eagles got a break there. But that wasn't on Green. Although I think he got a piece of him. Three-pointer, left go by Dwayne Adams and pulled in by Giddens. Harry Allen pushes the ball up court. No look pass, out of bounds.
It was a good idea, Mark, but he had too much on it. But Norristown needs to show those sure passes.
Another jump ball. 3-on-1 for Allen.
Oh!
To the basket.
Pretty shot by Dwayne Adams.
We're coming up just under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Allen has not substituted. Will fatigue be a factor?
I don't know, Mark. These guys are in shape.
So guarded by Cresswell. Now in the corner, double team, back to Penn.
Mark, Norristown needs to whittle away at this lead a little more because Allentown, like Norristown, can have big spurts. Norristown doesn't need to get down by any more than 8 points.
Alfonso Giddens will get a well-deserved rest. He's got 13 points, and I'm sure he's a little bit tired. He's been a workhorse under the backboard for the.
He's Norristown's team in this first half, right to the point, Mark.
Allen, backdoor.
Oh, pretty play, Mark.
Allen to Perry combination click there. Draw Norristown within 29 to 23. Tipped away by Condi Bates, and Green comes out with it. Back to Bates.
Oh, that's Norristown at his best, Mark. A turnover and a basket. Norristown at his best.
Adams guarded by Green. Cresswell comes over to double team.
Seeming to even out here, Mark.
Penn doesn't want to hold the ball in the corner. Norristown will come with that double team. The Eagles really getting on their horse on defense. Thomas in the paint, spills out. That's the first one he missed. That could be a sign of things starting to go Norristown's way, but another tough turnover.
Mark, that was a good play at that time, though. Condi Bates was just not in a position to catch the ball. He has to get himself ready. That was a beautiful pass. But again, on defense, Thomas is getting the ball too easy. He missed that shot. Norristown didn't make him miss it. He missed it on his own.
Wimberly double teamed. Allen steals the cross-court pass.
Norristown's pressure effect, Mark.
Pump fake by Penn. Steps through. Now, did he ever go off for that shot?
He did. I think they called a foul, but I don't know who they called it on, Mark, right now.
That's on Condi. His first.
That was good defense, though, Mark. Norristown intimidated Sean Penn that time.
Allen's first substitution of the night.
We get a chance to see what Allen's bench is like, Mark. This is the first substitution.
That's their first substitution. That's Hassan De Jesus in the game for Kevin Wimberly at guard. Allen's guards have been run ragged.
Oh, Derek Perry! Back into the hoop.
Allen breaks the press. Penn in the baseline to Thomas. Adam pump fakes in the middle now. Shot intimidated by Condi Bates. And Rock Green comes away with it. Shake and bake, but loses it out of bounds.
Got a little too pretty, Mark. He has to he's in a real ball game tonight.
Norristown within 2, the closest they've been since the opening tap. Wayne Thomas has been a little bit quiet. Allen cannot seem to get the ball baseline. Tried to that time. The ball tipped away by Rashid Green, and here comes Perry. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the half. Norristown ties it up.
Rock Green! Norristown showing what they're made of, Mark.
Bodies flying all over. Rebound by Bates. Three-point attempt won't go, but Perry gets his own rebound. Won't go for Green.
Norristown all over the boards, Mark.
4 attempts, and they come up with
They
nothing.
couldn't score, but they're showing Allen something right now. Allen calls the time. Percentage from the outside in the first quarter. They're starting to miss some shots, and this game is getting back to where it should be. These teams are extremely evenly matched. It shows in the score, 31-31.
One of the things we've noticed for Allen is the fact that the Eagles have managed to quiet Wayne Thomas down after scoring 13 early first quarter points. I don't.
Mark, Norristown is not boxing out well on the foul shots. They can't allow William Allen to get second shots on foul shots.
All of a sudden the turnovers are evening out. Allentown Allen guilty of committing several the last few minutes.
Derek Perry, right to the hoop. Norristown leads for the first time, Mark. Oh, he is so smooth.
Evens it up at 33. Stripped away by Sean Penn off of Perry. Allen looks to take the lead. Baseline. Mason tries to get it to Thomas. Jump ball. This will be Allen's turn.
Tell you, Norristown's biggest problem is allowing Thomas to get the ball. If he gets the ball, they have not shown that they can stop him. They have to keep the ball out of his hands.
Long one by Adams.
It's a big shot by Adams.
2 turnovers in a row by Perry. Thomas tries to save it under his own basket, and Cresswell takes the pass. Stop for 3.
Big shot by Johnny Cresswell. It up. Oh, it went away at the clock, Mark.
What a second quarter surge by Norristown. They were down as many as 9 points. Allen looked like they could take control of the game early, but the Eagles showed what they're made of.
I tell you, Mark, these teams are so evenly matched. It's scary.
That's it for the first half here. We'll have a 10-minute break as we finish the first of this second-round state playoff game between Norristown and William Allen, knotted up at 36. Here at halftime at Quakertown High School between Norristown and William Allen. The first half scoring goes as follows. Harry Allen, 1 field goal, 2 foul shots for a total of 4 points. Derek Perry, 4 field goals, 8 points. So with a big 3 at the end that tied the game for Norristown with 3 points. Alfonso Giddens keeping Norristown in the game early with 13 points. Rashid Green getting his game started with 6, and Condi Bates added 2 for a total of 36 for the Eagles.
Mark, like you said, Al Giddens is keeping Norristown in the game. But Norristown as a whole, they've upped their game. They were in trouble early, but now they're doing the job.
For Allentown Allen, big half for Wayne Thomas, although he got most of those points in the first quarter, had 15 points with 7 field goals and 1 foul shot. He also was 1 for 4 from the foul line, so if the Eagles need someone at the end of the game to foul, Wayne Thomas may be the man.
Right.
Sean Penn with 10 points, Adams with 8, Wimberly with 2, and Mason with 1 for a total of 36, as we have a tie score here at halftime, 36-36.
With Thomas, if he can get the ball down low, it's almost unfair. He's like a man among boys when he has the ball down low. When he's outside, equal. But if Norristown allows him to get the ball that close to the basket, I don't think they're going to have much of a chance tonight.
Because the Eagles stepping up that pressure. The zone press started to work midway through the first quarter, sort of near the end. Second quarter, definitely. That's how they got back in this ball game.
Norristown's pressure again was a major factor.
Hold on to your hats, folks. I hope you stay with us as we get set for the exciting second half and the finish of this game between Norristown High and William Allen. The horn is blown. Players are ready to take the floor, and we're ready for this second half of this exciting game between Norristown and William Allen of Allentown. We really had 2 parts of that first half. Allen dominating the first quarter, Norristown taking control in the second. Allentown Allen starting out the second half man-to-man. That's a big defensive change for Allentown Allen. Norristown has not seen man-to-man in a long time.
They had upped the pressure too. I think the pressure is more outside.
That personal was on Sean Penn, his 3rd. And I believe that was Sean Penn again.
I think that was number 23 this time.
Check that. That was
Wembley.
Kevin Wimberly.
I believe so.
His second. Team's second. That was in the act of shooting, and Willie Anderson back in the game for Norristown. We'll get a chance to make 2. Makes the second, gives Norristown 37-36 lead. Allen, let's see what they devised at halftime to beat Norristown's press. The trap at half court, through to Adams, nearly back court. Thomas baseline, blocked by Allen. Penn comes away with it. Adams sets for 3 and buries it.
He can hit it, Mark. That's his 3rd one of the game.
Allen back on top, 39-37. Well, if Adams could have gotten the pass off, he had 2 people wide open underneath the basket.
Yes, he did, Mark. Alfonso Giddens has come up lame. Seems to be all right now. He's going to stay in the ball game.
Allen on top, 39-37. Penn double teamed in the corner. Cresswell steals. Misses the layup. Adams triple team. Allen breaks out, 4 on 2. Sean Penn decides to pull it out.
Oh.
That's what the Eagles lull you into. You think there's an opening there, but then you're not sure.
He was undecisive, Mark. He didn't know where to take it or take the jump shot.
George Broski enters the game for Allen, replacing Dwayne Adams. Broski's first appearance tonight. And immediately, you know he's going to see the pressure.
You know it, Mark. Going to be like sharks around red meat.
Tip by
Anderson with a beautiful tip.
Broski.
Here he goes. He's going to see the pressure,
the middle.
Mark.
Nice pass. Wimberly tries to get the ball to Thomas. He does pull it down. Strong move.
That was a close one, Mark. He called walking on Derek Perry, but he seemed like he had a hand falling down.
It's good hustle by Derek. But a seam opened up, and Kevin Wimberly puts Allen back on top. 42-40. Check that, 41-40.
Mark, that just shouldn't happen, Mark.
Perry breaks free inside, turns squares, high for the rebound. Mason, but he can't pull it in, and Norristown. Mason wanted to call. He thought he was fouled coming down with the rebound. The officials are going to call something like that. They're going to let them play inside. Green enters the game. John Cresswell for three. Comes to the corner, and Sean Penn to the ball. George Broski.
That pressure, Mark.
Thought he had the pressure broken, but turned it over. And
Derek Perry to the basket. Norristown's pressure again a factor.
Wimberly, covered by Green, back out to Broski. Sean Penn, let's go from three.
Oh, Mark.
Wide open. Well, if you gamble, sometimes you have to pay.
Mark, he's about 6'5" out there shooting that three-pointer.
Green tries to answer. Can't. But again, Giddens tries to power it up. And comes away with it. Mason's shot changed by Derek Perry. We're up and down. I think we're out on 309.
Derek Perry.
Ties it at 44, just under the halfway point in the third quarter.
Mark, we knew it was going to be a track meet. That's what we got.
Penn in the corner. Back out to Wimberly. I was about to say George Broski's done a nice job against the pressure. He penetrated that time, but could not convert in the land of the Giants.
Mark, you know the unsung hero of this quarter has been Al Giddens. I think Coach Cresswell has told Al Giddens to get on Wayne Thomas, and he has not touched the ball this quarter so far.
Allen will walk it up. Bates, Green, Giddens, Perry for the Eagles. Green looks. Perry can't come up with the handle. Fast break, Allentown Allen to Thomas.
Oh! He goes up with a slam.
Another substitute for Allen, Nate. And Hobgood, number 33 at forward.
Rock Green shot block, Mark. Oh! Sean Penn.
The Temple fever pitch here in the third quarter. Allen deciding, yeah, we can run. think we got to travel.
Yes, we do.
Yes. We can get away with that on the playground. Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Whereas Allen did not go to the bench, but one time in the first half, we got 2 subs in, has given Allentown a lift in this third quarter.
I think Derek Perry's a little winded, Mark.
George Broski handles the ball to the baseline. Thomas back out to Broski. They're looking into the baseline. They want the big guy. Hubka Chitlick can't come up with the handle, and Norristown takes over. Alley-oop. Well, that might have been a planned play, and it would have been nice if it worked. However,
another missed opportunity for Norristown, though, Mark. William Penn gives it right back to him.
Minute 46 left in the third quarter. Allen, the Canaries napping in the paint.
Oh! John Penn threw that one away, Mark. I mean, he threw it away. Get that out of here, he said.
Allen back to it. He tries to take it inside. Bates.
He can't get it, Mark. Norristown cannot convert those layups.
But he did draw the foul.
But they're getting inside.
If there's one guy that he can shoot a little better percentage than the overall team percentage from the foul line, it's Condi Bates. Let's hope I don't put the kiss of death on him.
That's usually what happens, though.
Condi will try to draw the Eagles within 2. In and out.
Here's a nice stroke for a big guy, but it just rattled out, Mark.
Makes 1 of 2.
Tough touch.
Norristown pulls the press off. Interesting. I'm sure they'll pressure at half court, though. Green. Baseline's open. There's Thomas. Pulls it up short.
Oh, tough call. Thomas got his hands on the ball, but Condi Bates played him a little better that time, forced him into a tough shot.
He went to the jump hook that time. I'm not had to. He had a wide open 4-footer. Pace slowing down a bit at the end of the third quarter. Perry's cross-court pass, picks it off, can't convert, and Sean Penn comes down with it. 3-on-2 for Allen. Thomas, strong move.
Oh!
He's a finisher. Perry tied up at the top of the key. No look pass. Perry. Check that. That was Harry Allen out front. Thought he was trapped, but spotted Derek Perry cutting backdoor on the baseline. Derek did not convert, but has a chance to convert 2 from the stripe.
Hal Aaron's assist game is sharp tonight, Mark. He's hitting the guys that are open. Norristown can just not finish, though.
That was a big foul for Allentown. Wimberly works against the trap. Mason in the middle. Thomas is open on the baseline, and Mason hits the backboard. Harry Allen draws the foul. Right now, even though the Eagles are not converting on turnovers, a lot of fouls are piling up against Allentown Allen.
And Norristown's
46, Allen on top. Kimberly was open in the middle, however. John Cresswell called for the personal over the top.
You know, that's Norristown's first foul of the half.
Well, then that was a good play. Take the gamble. Worst that can happen, Allentown Allen takes it out of bounds. Broski trap almost goes back court to the baseline. Thomas wants it. Passes to Hubka Chitlick, and it has it rejected. That'll do it for the third quarter. Another close one. Allentown Allen nudging on top, 50-46. Tempo has varied from hectic to walk it up. And I think if the tempo will tell the town when this fourth quarter starts and who wins this ball game.
Mark, Norristown had Wayne Thomas virtually out of the game at the initial part of the third quarter. He got a little more active at the end of the third quarter. I think that's what the difference is.
Well, they managed to push him away from the basket, whereas in the first half, every time he received the ball, he was within 5 feet or so. Now, when he gets the ball on the baseline, he's out 10, 15 feet. That's not where his strong game is.
And of course, a big foul on Sean Penn. He has his fourth, and he was lighting the Eagles up from the outside. He's about 6'5", but he has a soft touch for a big guy. This is it for Norristown, Mark. They got to have a big fourth quarter or the season is done.
8 minutes to go for one team in the 92-93 season. The winner will advance. We don't want to talk too much about anything beyond tonight, but the winner of this game has no picnic facing the winner of Heisfire next week.
An unforced error, as they say in tennis. But like you were saying, Mark, the winner of this game does not have a picnic, either Stilton or Chester.
Norristown starts the fourth quarter with Cresswell, Bates, Green, Perry, and Harry Allen. Poor pass by Dwayne Adams.
It seems that the same thing that has been haunting Norristown seems to haunt William Penn too. They make a good defensive play, but throw the ball right back to Norristown.
Let's see if the Eagles can capitalize. Rashid Green will try. Short. Knocked out of bounds by young John Cresswell. Allentown Allen stopping Norristown time after time, coming up with the turnovers. I think, that was a walk. Late call.
The pressure is still affecting Allen, but Norristown not able to convert.
Allentown Allen goes with Thomas, Adams, Mason, Hobgood Chitlick, and Kimberly. John Cresswell short from the corner. Right now the Eagles are getting nothing but outside shots. Need to get the ball to Alfonso Giddens, let him power the ball up.
That seemed to work in the first quarter, Mark, because their outside shots are not even close right now.
Not even looking inside. Green checks in for Cresswell. Check that, Bates in for Cresswell. Almost stolen by Allen. Adams for three, won't go. Saved. That's where he's dangerous, on the baseline. Allen up by 6. Bates wants the ball in the post. They got to look inside. Perry from the outside, won't go again. And Wayne Thomas tries to pull it in. Condi Bates
with the slam! That was a big shot for Norristown, Mark. They were looking at an 8-point deficit. Allen came down and scored that point.
We might have had a double dribble there. Almost picked off by Derek Perry. But he catches Wayne Thomas's arm.
And Wayne Thomas has some road map hands, boy. He handles that ball like it's a softball.
6:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Almost stolen again. Thomas pulls it in. Way out.
A long three-pointer. Oh, baby!
Followed by Condi Bates. Won't go.
I mean, that was a long three-pointer, Mark. His foot was almost on the out-of-bounds line.
Well, did you see Condi Bates go up for that follow?
Oh, baby.
He tried to dunk it. I believe the foul was on Kevin Wimberly. And back into the game for Allentown broke the press very nicely that time. Got the ball to the middle. Perry answers.
He needs to come alive, Mark. Perry's Norristown big man. He needs to come alive.
57-52.
The fans hollering for a foul, but no call by the referees.
I think the Eagles fortunate tonight to get an officiating crew that does not call every ticky-tack.
Definitely, because they could be in trouble.
Ooh, almost thrown away by, in the baseline to Thomas. Short. Thomas strong for the rebound. The bodies are flying. He goes after the rebound like a man possessed.
He is something else underneath the boards. I wouldn't want to deal with him underneath there.
Giddens' second foul. Only has 2, not in any danger right now. Mason raises up for 3. Loop pass out to Adams, almost stolen. Very dangerous pass there. Allen spreads it out now. Mason for 3.
Allentown getting a little more deliberate, Mark. Starting to slow it down and milk the clock a little bit.
Before the inbounds, Phil Parker has a timeout for Norristown. 5 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
You know, Mark, unlike Norristown, I think Allentown Allen has the ability to slow the ball down and milk the clock, which could be to their advantage towards the end of the game. Norristown is in a position that they haven't been in all season. They've been in front just about every game.
Well, this game has certainly taken a pattern with Allen dominating the first quarter, Norristown totally taking the game away from them in the second quarter. Third quarter come out, Allentown Allen pushed ahead by a few, and that's where it stayed the whole second half. The Eagles not able to cut that lead under 4 points. Allen not able to stretch it beyond 6.
Mark, Dwayne Adams has hit some big three-point shot. I mean, Norristown's mounting the comeback, and then that's a killer. That's a rally killer when he hits that long three-point. And he's not anywhere near the line. He's 4 or 5 feet in back of it.
That was definitely NBA three-point time.
That's the type of shot, if it goes, it's good. If it doesn't, you're in trouble.
Allen in the 2-3 zone. Harry Allen works to Perry. Tries to convert from 3. The jump shot just not there. However, he steals. The Bates can't convert.
Again, they can't convert.
There's some hard fouls out here, Joe. Having their work cut out for them. Every time there's contact, you see them jump in between players. They don't want anything to erupt at this point in the ball game that could ruin an otherwise well-played game.
You don't want a technical foul to be a big part of the game. Like you mentioned earlier, Connie Bates, one of the better free throw shooters on Norristown's team.
Cuts the deficit to 4. And down to
2 big free throws by Connie Bates. Just a junior for Norristown.
Norristown looking for the steal. Sean Penn doesn't want to pull the trigger. Cross-court pass. I thought Adams went out of bounds.
Oh, beautiful block by Bates.
This will be a dunk. That's all right. Derek did what he had to do.
Beautiful block by Connie Bates to trigger the fans.
Thomas, not where he wants to be. Norristown down 1 point.
Sean Penn with the 3. Oh!
A killer.
Mark, I tell you, these guys.
Giddens wants the ball in the paint. Let's see if the Eagles can get it to him. In the corner to Allen. Pumps for 3. Now steps in. Raises up between 2. Again, the jump shot not there. Adams triple team.
Norristown's done that all year, Mark, but tonight they're guilty of a foul.
Well, normally when you're up, if you give up that foul, it's not too bad. But down, it's costly.
Norristown's still not in the one-to-one, Mark.
Green pressuring side. Don't let him shoot. Thomas battles. Condi
Bates with a strong rebound.
Big rebound by Bates. Green, he feels it. There's the man Giddens in.
Alfonso!
Power move. 2-point ball game. Norristown almost with the steal. Allen's got a 4-on-2. Mason.
That was a strong move to the hoop, Mark.
Again, the game on the backcourt almost paid off.
Derek Perry, he's starting to come alive, Mark.
The Eagles looking for that one opportunity to spurt ahead. However, Thomas followed, no good. Giddens to Perry, can tie it.
Norristown knocks it up for 60.
Allentown Allen wants a timeout. 2 minutes,
Oh,
58
boy.
seconds to go in this second round state playoff game. Norristown finally getting that push to knot it up at 62.
Hey, Mark, win or lose, Norristown has shown us a lot tonight. A gutsy performance. Their league schedule was sort of suspect. A lot of teams not even real competition for them. But Norristown has come to play tonight, and they had to because William Allen is a good team.
And one of the things in this fourth quarter that's helped the Eagles knot this game has been some foul shooting. I don't want to get superstitious here, but they made 3 in a row. That could be what once was their undoing in the district final game. They're going to have to make them all coming down the stretch to pull this one out.
Mark, we always said that all year, that in a big game, Norristown is going to have to shoot their foul shots, and they're doing it right now. The game is not over, but they're doing a good job on the foul line.
Both sides fans on their feet for the final 2 minutes, 38 seconds. Allentown Allen trouble getting the inbounds play. Sean Penn. He's been a big shooter for the Canaries. On the baseline, back out to Adams.
Allen content to take their time now, Mark. Looking for the good
Eagles
shot.
Looking for that opportunity to steal. Almost got it there. Wimberly, double pump, changed by Giddens. Beautiful defensive play by Al Giddens, and here come the Eagles. Could be a big one.
Oh! Hell yeah, with a three-pointer! It's steal! Oh!
No foul!
Oh my goodness!
Bodies flying all
Oh my goodness!
all over.
I think the referee is hurt, Mark.
We got Al Giddens down in the backcourt,
I think that's Jim Beatty, Mark.
and an official down, right in front of Allen's bench. I tell you
That
what,
was a tough call. He practically threw him to the ground.
Al Giddens had the steal, and his arm was just torn away from him, went to the ground. Referee said no harm, no foul, but there was some harm there.
There was a lot of contact, Mark, I tell you. That was a big call, too. But the Allentown was tough on the boards, but Norristown undermanned were getting on the floor, and they scored the point. But the big story, Mark, is I think it's Jim Beatty, the referee, got knocked into the Allentown bench, and he seems to be still down right now.
Possibly, maybe that was the foul that was missed. Did he go down before that?
I'm not sure, but I know he's still down right now. They're looking at him right now. Let's hope nothing's really wrong with him, Mark.
I'll tell you, Harry Allen, after going ice cold for the second half at the three-point line. Just made a big shot for three, putting Norristown up 3. Now Allen answered with a 2. The Eagles with a 1-point lead.
And Jim Beatty seems to be up, and he's limping a little bit, but he seems to be all right, Mark.
I don't think he'll continue. Because we still have 2 officials.
That's the big thing about having 3 officials now. They have two left who can probably handle the game.
Norristown will inbound the ball underneath Allen's basket, up 1. Now, will the Eagles hold for a layup or attack? We've seen in the past they're not a team that likes to hold the ball out. I think they'll attack.
Harry Allen coming up big, Mark. Harry Allen coming up big.
Norristown up 67-64. Minute 13 to go. Sean Penn tried to knot it, and Derek Perry had the rebound, but it's tried to hit Harry Allen. Harry Allen was wide open under Norristown's basket, but Wayne Thomas came up with a big defensive play.
But you know, Mark, a big point in that whole sequence. Derek Perry threw the ball away. He did not get upset. He immediately went to Harry Allen and said, "I'll get you." Something Norristown has not done all year. We were saying last week that no more gimme games.
And this is no gimme. Now strategy time. If you're Norristown, we know their forte is not patience and hold the ball out. So I guess you go for your best shot, crash the boards. Make sure you have one defensive man back, try to prevent the easy bucket on the other end.
Right. You know, in defense, you don't want to give up the easy 3, but you don't want the Wayne Thomas to score on you underneath. You want to make them work for it.
Now with a minute to go, Allen down 3, knows, or possibly can know that Norristown will not hold the ball till they leave him have the 3. I think at this point, when you're down, you got to pressure all over the court.
Definitely. Norristown has to find some bodies on the offensive boards and block out shots.
Allentown Allen with their starters in the game: Mason, Thomas, Penn, Wimberly. Pressure by Green. Almost stolen by Green. Thomas baseline. Reach-in call on Harry Allen. Still be out of bounds. I don't believe Norristown's in the penalty yet. That's their 6th team. Big next one they'll shoot.
It's a big foul though. Harry Allen now has 4 fouls, Mark. There's only 56 seconds left, but they need him in the game.
Sean Penn. They want to go to Thomas. He splits the double team. Mason.
Oh!
It's a good thing that didn't go.
That was almost a costly foul, Mark. He already was up in the air, shot, and Rasheed Green fouled him.
From now on, both teams shooting in the penalty, so fouls will be all important.
Big miss, Mark. It's a big miss. Norristown has to find some bodies and block them out now.
Mason makes 1 of 2, draws Allentown Allen within 2. Norristown up 67-65. 45 seconds to go in this game. It looks like the Eagles are going to hold it out. Watch out. Perry gets free. He's fouled early. That won't count.
That was a good foul, Mark. Because Harry Allen had a clear path to the basket. Good foul by Wayne Thomas.
If the Eagles this game, they're going to have to do it at that charity stripe.
The same thing against Upper Marion, Mark. They had a chance to put Upper Marion away. They didn't do it.
Let's see if they can do it tonight. In and out.
Big play!
Sean Penn couldn't pull it in. Perry looks, pumps.
Good play by Perry.
25 seconds to go. Costly missed rebound by Allentown Allen. Sean Penn goes up all by himself. The ball tipped off his hands, headed out of bounds. He saved it into Norristown.
It's the same scenario, Mark. Up 2 with 23 seconds left. Norristown needs to make the free throw.
All important first for Rock Green.
He can't shut him out, but he can make it awful tough for him. Oh, big shot. Rasheed Green, a big shot, Mark.
Allentown Allen wants a time.
I tell you, Mark, this is not the same Norristown team who's been squandering leads at the end of the fourth quarter. These guys are playing gutsy ball tonight.
Well, let's set this up. Norristown up 3. Rasheed Green at the foul line for one more. If they make it, it's a 2-possession game. That changes Allentown Allen's strategy. Maybe they go into Wayne Thomas, get a quick 2, and look to foul again, letting as little time off the clock as possible. However, if Rasheed Green misses, Allentown Allen can tie it with a 3.
I don't think they'll take the 3 though, Mark. I think they'll come down and get whatever Norristown gives them, because they do have 23 seconds, which is a lot of time if you think about it. But Norristown has effectively taken Wayne Thomas out of this fourth quarter again, and the Canaries have had to rely on the other 4 guys.
I tell you what, another thing you have to watch out for, if he makes, I think Norristown will throw the press on. Allen may turn it back over again.
They might, Mark.
Go to your bread and butter.
Another big shot by.
Well, they have 3-quarter pressure. 4-point game.
And 3-pointer, he misses it.
Allen wants a foul.
He steals it. Oh, it's out of bounds.
John Cresswell wants a timeout.
Mark. Norristown up by 4 with 7 seconds left. It looks awful good, but let's wait.
It sure does look good. Sean Penn to go with the 3. Shot an air ball. After a little bit of helter-skelter back and forth, Allen comes away with the ball. However, they've only got 7 seconds to go to make up a 4-point deficit. Norristown fans saying they're in the house.
They're definitely in the house tonight, Mark. And so has been Norristown's basketball game. They played an entirely different basketball game than the others we've seen.
7 seconds to go. Allentown Allen in the backcourt. They do not have much time. Stripped away.
Norristown wins it, Mark! Norristown wins it, Mark. A big game for the Norristown Eagles.
A character builder.
I'll tell you, Mark, this is a different ball team. It's not the same team that lost Upper Marion in the district finals. This team has something to prove now. This was a big win.
No, sir. They are not the same team that lost a week and a half ago. After trailing most of the first half and most of the second half, Norristown Eagles finally turned the tide, turned up the pressure. Just when you think they can't turn it up another notch, they do. Allentown Allen holding to that 5-point lead most of the second half. Just like that, the Eagles turn it around a couple of costly turnovers, missed shots for Allen. The Eagles finally converted, and the big thing tonight, made their foul shots down the stretch.
The big thing, they made the foul. But Mark, this team, they're hard to figure out sometimes. Sometimes they play a team that they're supposed to kill, and they play down to the team's level. Tonight, William Penn came in here and put a scare in Norristown. Got them down 12 points early, and we thought that Norristown would not be able to handle it, but they came back and showed a lot of guts.
Congratulations go out to the William Penn High School Canaries for a fine season. They won District 11, came in here tonight, challenged the Eagles, runner-up from District 1, gave them all they can handle, come up short against Norristown.
William Penn has a definite player in that Wayne Thomas. But Norristown made the adjustment, took him out of the game, and told the other players, here, beat us. And they couldn't do it.
You said it, Joe. Wayne Thomas, after scoring 15 first half, had only 6 in the second half. A tremendous stat and a tribute to the Norristown Eagle defense.
Mark, I can't say enough about Al Giddens. He got hit so many times, he ended up on the floor. He ended up going out of the game injured. But it was his defense on Wayne Thomas in the second half. He was leaning all over him, and they kept him out of the game. So he's a defensive star of the game, if you ask me.
Alfonso Giddens, after scoring 13 points in the first half, only ended up with 2 in the second half, but left every bit of himself out on that court tonight. Played tremendous defense, did a terrific job on the boards, and frankly, the Eagles couldn't have done it without him.
I don't know what else to say, Mark. This team, I mean, they haven't won the state championship yet. They got a couple games more to go, but this team really showed us something tonight. A really gutsy performance by Norristown.
Derek Perry came up with a big second half for Norristown. He did miss a lot of shots inside, but followed his shot many times after either missing a short one or turning it over. Never gave up. He kept going back toward the ball. Got a lot of second shots. Ended up with 10 points in the second half.
And you can't overlook the floor game by Harry Allen. I mean, he kept his composure the whole game. He was distributing the ball, kept his team under control, and made some big shots at the end.
Well, the one three-pointer that gave Norristown their first lead in the second half was a huge bucket.
That was a big shot, Mark.
And also after having a very bad night at the foul line in the district final, he made his last 3 foul shots, which is kind of ironic. That's been Norristown's Achilles heel all year. It turned out to win the ball game for him tonight. Well, after tonight, of course, we don't know who wins up at Reading High School tonight between Chester and Steele and Heisfire, but the winner of that game will meet the Eagles sometime, well, that'll be Saturday.
Probably Saturday,
at
yeah.
A site yet to be determined. How do you see that game one way or the other?
Mark, I tell you, it doesn't make a difference because Norristown showed me tonight that they can probably play with anybody. This was a good team, and Norristown played with them.
Well, as we get set to wrap it up here from Quakertown High School, after a fantastic ball game, Norristown coming up with a 4-point win, 69-65. So from Quakertown High School for Joe Hadrick, our cameraman Dan Smith, Matt Faust, our program director Sam, and our statistician Anthony Prorieto. This is Mark Werkheiser saying so long, and we'll see you Saturday as Norristown advances in their trek toward Hershey Park in the state final.
Go Eagles!